Well, here we are, video 2. I'm more or less picking up where I left off, and we're going into the next subject here. So, video 2 of this series. I have my notes, my little bit of notes, right here. The scheme of the enemy revealed. 3-part, 3-video series. This is number 2. The topic for today that we'll get to is cycles of confusion with no real solution. That's one of the enemy's schemes. Cycles of confusion with no real solution. So I'll hit the start button on my timer. I'm just going to talk to you for 5 minutes. When the timer goes, I'll be done with this video and ready for the next one. All right, my friends? Okay. So what I was just saying was God wants to make, he lives in the good. He is good, all things good. God, creator, whatever you believe, higher good power. When the enemy takes hold of what has been given to him and uses it to the best of his ability, he makes you feel so dark that it's oppressive regardless of what you believe and how much you believe in the good and leading people to good and doing something good and feeling good about yourself. There's still room for the darkness to come in. This is where we start to see gray. Because you have light and you have dark, and then you have all of the shades of gray in between. And in these shades, you depending on your perspective, either glass half full, half empty, however much you're focusing on. Do you focus on the amount of light that is making things visible, but yet there's darkness around, but yet we're positively looking towards the light and we're heading towards the light, or we can see a little bit more in the room when we turn if you don't turn the light switch all the way on, there's just something, a little bit of a glow, and you're like, okay, I can see. Whenever you're ready to see, like when you're not ready to see, and you're we understand the solitude and whatever peace that we can find in darkness. So these analogies might not go for everything, but for what I'm talking about now, looking at the how much light are you seeing in the gray, and how much darkness or how much black are you seeing in the gray? Is the black your focus? So if we have black and white, so easy to see wrong and right, and then we have all of this gray, which is fully within our natural order of things and spectrums and all that stuff. We don't live in a 2-color world. If we did, it would be easier for us and we'd be robots and life would be fine, but that's not it. So when the majority of the world is gray, shades of gray, it's the enemy's job, or either side's job really, to magnify their portion of the gray. And that's where confusion can come in. You have a right brain, or left brain. We have all these categories that we can put ourselves into. Left brain people can tend to be a bit more black and white. Please just show me the rules. I'll follow the rules. Give me those rules and all that stuff. There's a safety, security there. But yet, then there's the people who live in the gray, who are like, yeah, there's those rules, and then there are those variations. And it happens to be the exact same in music. We set up all of the music, all the music history is based on, let's look at what was done. Music history, music theory. Let's look at what was done and then analyze it. And then now that we analyze it, and we get, as you go through, historical eras of music, after we analyze it, we're going to really play a lot in this analysis. And then we're going to, somehow something new is discovered. A Beethoven comes along or something, gives us a new sound. It's like, I didn't realize that sound could happen. Within all of these variations of gray, when the rule structure is based on, maybe it's based on light or dark or however that works. And then you get to the 20th century, which, we're in the 20th century, 21st century, whatever we're in now, we're in modern times, and we've come to a point where we've explored all of what music can give us theoretically. I mean, maybe there's something new out there. I hope so. But we're just bouncing around now. Like, well, that's good, and that's good, and that's a good style, and that's a good style, and anything goes, even though we've set all the rules, and then all the rules can be broken. That's where we find freedom and joy in a lot of our music. The same thing goes for this. What I'm trying to teach you, we get confused when we're trying to make black and white sense of the gray. So then we have to gravitate towards something that feels secure. And it's interesting if we can. I'm in the gray, but I know there's blackness. So I'm going to magnify the blackness, says anyone from the right. Well, I guess what side of your screen? From the right. Run out of time. Okay. That's the end of this video. I will pick it up and finish this series in the next video. And we'll see. Oops. Stop it. There you go. And we'll see how far I get. Thank you for hanging on with me. I hope I know. I just hope. Okay, thank you. I'll see you in the next video. Hi, I'm Andy. Thank you so much for listening to me, for taking the time. These next 5 minutes, you'll get to know a little bit more about me and my mission. When I'm talking to you in my main content of videos, I'm going to do my best not to have notes, but there's so much to say. And I've had so much to say for so long. I've let it cook. I've tested it. It's not about me. I've forgotten it. I've put it on shelves. I've let it go. I've done other things. And the culmination of my life, all 38 years going on 39 of it, has led to this. We're finally here. So with all this stuff that I have to say, I am starting a movement, a platform, and I'm calling it a church. Just a launching place where I'll have. It's not about my audience. But certainly you don't want to say things into oblivion and hope something happens. So yeah, I guess it's about you. The church is called the Underground Church, or the Underground Church of the Heart. It is not a church that will be in any building. It's a church out of designed to serve and live from the heart of our people, of people. And it will work for you, for anybody as individuals. And if you're interested and you want to learn more about this Church of the Heart, well, this underground church, you can subscribe. You can like my videos, subscribe to them here on YouTube. Here's my Patreon. Find me there and learn how you can support me if you feel led to support. I do not ask for much, but I understand the value of involvement, and I can't hear you applaud. And you might want to do more if you really like my videos than to like them, share them, and subscribe. So I give you that option to support me and to join me and see what this underground church is going to be all about. I will talk more about the church and I'll talk more about the underground church. I'm sorry, it's not church as we've known church to be. It's new. It's a newish idea. I'll talk so much more about it there. I've turned comments off and will keep comments off on my YouTube videos because as much as I want you to talk to each other and talk to me, I can't let that be an open place for discussion attached to my videos. So if you want to discuss things in my videos, take my videos to your platforms share them and talk about the videos there. Talk about me, ask questions there, whatever, see what conversations you have. Though that's the platform where comments should be made. Your platform. If you really want to say something to me or about me in a way that I can see it, subscribe to my Patreon and you'll see there how you can. And my content, my messages are for everyone. I will be, going from a Christian slant a lot of the times, and you'll come to understand why. But I am also, I will also present from other perspectives. I'm not here to fight any perspective. I'm a yes and type of guy. It all has to work together somehow, and we're going to keep discovering things together until it all works. So I hope you feel very encouraged and intrigued and like me. Just please like me. You don't have to like me. Just like the content, or whatever. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful rest of your day.